11, Isla Icho Babies. Won by Rearranger. Number 13, Broliana. Number 22, Daisy Duke. Number 3, Leanderthal. Number 707, Anna Barbera. Number 99, Asonia Face. D1B4, Aretha Brickman. 1108, Val Kilmore. Number 100, Toucan Slam. Number 828, Zonan the Barbarian. And leading them all into battle tonight, Coach Phil the Pain. And on the slide. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your Terrormedixx.
Now it's just little cards.
That's not funny. But I would like to introduce to you the Camaro Harem. I believe they're going to give your girls a run for their money. Number 66, Devil Inside. Number 52, Unshine. Number 07, Dallas. Number 94, Brandon Gurney. Number 45, Hilton DeVormer. That's right, number 5, Ivana Hurcha. Number 3, Terry Jones. Number 25, She-Rock. Number 62, Marilyn Gun Hope. Number 55, Orpheus. Number 21, Rita Sweet. Number 9, Rin. Number 54, Scarlett O'Hara. Number 10, Steel Pat Cushion. Number 40, Steve Bomber. And Rose Quick and Royal. I give you the Camaro Harem, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep it up!
This is right there, but I got that motherfucking
Very nice. As we're doing an equipment check here, I want to give a great big shout out to our DJ spinning the tunes here tonight, DJ Rick Nice.
That is right. Give it up for the awesome beat.
I'm not fucking with you. Check to the I'm just going.
And the pack is off. Little jammer on jammer action. Dynamite Bites it goes down in the backfield.
Oh, an amazing block there for number 25.
Dynamite Bites it, your lead jammer for the Terrormedixx.
And it looks like Camaro Harem is just spread all over the place, trying to get Scarlett through the pack.
This is one fast back here. Dynamite Bites is scoring her points and pulling it off. That's 3 points. First blood drawn by the Terrormedixx tonight.
I have got to say, the Terrormedixx have got some very exciting opponents tonight.
Absolutely. I was thinking the same thing myself. Daisy Duke on the jam line for the girls in blue.
And Ivana Hurcha taking the jammer line for the Camaro Harem.
Looks like we're exchanging words in the pack right now. Possibly discussing the after party. You never know.
Definitely, and where's that at?
That's That's going to be at the Horse and Cow, where none other than Anna Barbera will be slinging drinks tonight. She's in the pack right now, 707.
That is right. Giving an assist to Casey Newt, who is now the lead jammer.
Absolutely, burning up the flat track. Daisy Newt skating away with that lead jammer position. Meanwhile, Ivana Hurcha having a heck of a time getting through that wall of blue. And Terrormedixx are throwing up.
Oh man, Anna Barbera just swinging left to right, trying to take out Ivana Hurcha.
Absolutely, Anna with the assist there. Daisy Newt gets her points, and she's through the pack.
Ivana Hurcha fighting her way through the pack, ready and poised to start getting some points.
My goodness gracious, Daisy Newt right through the middle of the pack. She calls it off after scoring her 4 points. Amazing maneuver by the Terrormedixx here.
And it looks like number 3, Terry Joe, taking the line.
She's going up against a Sonya face from the local team. Giving us a little booty shake. Yeah. But still skating away and looking to score those points for the Terrormedixx.
There you go. It's just her feet are sliding left and right. She's got those Terrormedixx on either side of her, looking for a little help from her teammates. As the Queen of Clubs, Neanderthal, swings for her, pushing her to the outside, right into the Ranger's path.
Absolutely. Terrormedixx a little short-handed out there as Brawliana and Val Kilmore reside currently in the penalty box.
Brawliana in the penalty box? Never.
As Sonya Faye still having a heck of a time going up against the girls in orange. Making her way outside though. Hot on the heels of Carrie Joe. That's going to be 4 more points for the Terrormedixx.
And this is a really high contact bout right off the bat.
Absolutely, both of these teams looking to draw their fair share of blood here. As Isla Icho Babies makes her way to the jam line for the Terrormedixx.
And Rita and Weep taking the jammer line for the Camaro Harem. And I do see an empty penalty box there, Bob.
Absolutely, empty penalty box with 25 minutes to go. That means everyone in the beer garden takes a drink.
And it looks like a slow pack. Everybody trying to focus on their positions rather than speed right off the bat. And it looks like Camaro Harem, Rita and Weep gets lead jammer just edging right past Isla Icho Baby.
Absolutely. Isla not leaving anything up for grabs though.
Rita very wisely calling off that jam before Isla gets positioned to earn any points.
A very heads-up play, unfortunately having to sacrifice any points of their own. We've got Toucan Slam on the jam line for the Terrormedixx. Giving us a great big smile. That's what I like to see.
And I see Ivana Hurcha taking the line yet again for the Camaro Harem.
Always loved Fruit Loops growing up as a child.
She was probably very upset when they changed the original shape from the ball to the little fruit. I know I was.
I've been running my congressman.
Ivana Hurcha not messing around. Sonya Faye's being told to make way. And by that I mean go to the penalty box for not making way. As Ivana Hurcha earns lead jammer.
Absolutely. The pack got a little strung out there. Toucan Slam taking full advantage of that. another heads-up play by the Camaro Harem.
It was awfully kind of a Sonya face to throw her way to sacrifice herself for Kick-Ass Slam resistance.
She'll do that. She'll do that.
That's the only reason why she did it. She's not a dirty kid.
Absolutely. Looking to plant her seat on the penalty box seat over there. Meanwhile, on the flat track, we've got Dynamite bike shot for the girls in blue.
And I see for the Camaro Harem, Terry goes. Again, we see that both features seem to focus more on their positional locations rather than on speed right off the bat.
Absolutely. Isla Icho Baby is taking advantage of that great hip check. Knocking that orange jammer right out of bounds.
Teeny Bopper holding the back there, knocking, it looks like that by Biter back and forth. Oh, and it looks like the Camaro Harem jammer, Terry Joe, has got to go around the lap again to go to the penalty box.
That means we're going to go the full 2 minutes here. You know what that means in the beer garden. Everybody takes a drink. This is a 2-minute jam for Dynamite Bike Shot.
And it looks like the pack is kind of like an accordion. It's stretching out and it's regaining its position again.
That's right. Attacking outside pack reps as they go. It's anarchy.
It's chaos. It's roller derby.
Completely.
I'm seeing calls made left and right by these referees out there. The pack is nowhere to be seen. Oh, but it's just located right here with this big clump of girls.
Absolutely. Taking full advantage of that. Dynamite Bike Shot. Just cutting through this pack. Discombobulated, as it were. Excellent hip check there on the outside by the Camaro Harem.
And it looks like the Camaro Harem is just determined to win. Every time Dynamite Bite to gain some ground, they push her on the outside.
Absolutely excellent defensive work, but not quite enough to keep Dynamite Bite from getting 2 more points as she gets through that pack.
And it looks like Ren and Kira are working together nicely, just keeping those Terrormedixx at bay. Brawliana issuing a great shoulder check there right before the whistle.
Oh, she'll do that. Just a reminder, do not cut in front of Brawliana in the line to get to the beer tonight at the after party.
That is right.
You might regret it.
There won't be any referees there to keep you safe.
Exactly, exactly. There is no penalty box at the after party. That's at the Horse and Cow. Meanwhile, on the jam line for the girls in blue, that's a Sonya face.
And it looks like Kira is stepping up for possibly the first time, I believe, for the Camaro Harem for jamming. Oh man, taking a tumble right off the bat. Kira's got some lost ground to make up.
Exactly. Looks like we've got rearranger Leander Paul, Anna Barbera, and Aretha Brickens.
Amazing defense and teamwork there by Terrormedixx. We saw that Terror was right on the edge, only a skater away from getting lead jammer. Terrormedixx swooped in and assisted Sonya Bix right through.
Absolutely. This is roller derby, ladies and gentlemen. Happy to call that jam off. Another great jam for the Terrormedixx.
It looks like Ivana Hirsch is taking the jammer line for the Camaro Harem.
That's right. She's going to go up against Daisy Nuke for the girls in blue. Do we have any Daisy Nuke fans in the audience tonight?
Daisy Nuke is one of the oldest senior, like not oldest.
Oh boy, you're in trouble now.
She's one of our veteran skaters for the Terrormedixx. She's been around for an awful long time, helping Fulton and Hope out of county.
And she makes her way through this cut down pack. Unfortunately, not your lead jammer, but she's still skating away in front here.
Looks like Daisy Nuke got a little handsy, did some shoving on her way through the pack. Disqualified her.
That's right, forcing the Camaro Harem to call it off. to keep the Terrormedixx from getting any points on the board. Just about 18 minutes to go here. The Terrormedixx looking at a 31-7 lead as Isla Icho Baby steps up to the jam line.
And it looks like Rita and Reese is going to the Harem jammer for this jam. Alright, and the pass is off to a tentative start.
Isla Icho Baby stepping through that pack. Able to take one step for every 3 steps of a normal skater. That's right, Isla Icho Babies, early jammer.
And Rita breaking it through, trying to call out the jam. She is not the jammer.
That's right, Isla Icho Babies, relatively unscathed, gives 4 points to the local team tonight.
And I see Steel Cat Question out there dishing the hits left and right. Keep an eye on her. This girl knows the rules. I've worked with her before as a non-skating official. It's awesome to see her on stage.
Absolutely. We're seeing a lot of derby skill out here tonight. The pack is looking great here. Some excellent defensive maneuvers by the Terrormedixx. Giving the Camaro Harem a heck of a time here.
Scarlett O'Hammer working with her Camaro Harem sisters, trying her best to keep Isla back, but guess what? Isla says no way.
That's right, another grand slam for your Terrormedixx here. We've got some excellent defense up front. Aretha Brakeman's, Lee Enderthal, and Dynamite Aicha holding down the front as Anna Barbera looks to the rear.
Amazing block there by Anna Barbera to Rita, sitting her to the outside and slowing her down, which is just even that second matters when you're trying to make it through the pack.
Absolutely, this is what makes great roller derby. These defensive plays here allow the jammer to concentrate on what they do best, and that's scoring points. As we see yet again, Isla Icho Babies with another grand slam. And there is your jam, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for the Terrormedixx. Absolutely, great work. Meanwhile, on the flat track, Rearranger takes her step up to the jam line for the Terrormedixx.
And Ivana Hrsha holding the line for the Camaro Harem.
Once again, we're seeing a lot of double duty on the jam line here for these skaters. There's a tremendous amount of stamina.
Ivana Hrsha fighting and clawing her way through. Asanya Faith swerving, riding the line, trying to push her to the outside.
Rearranger cuts her way through that pack to the Terrormedixx. Not your lead jammer, but skating with a mission.
Asanya Faith gunning for her again, pushing her to the outside. Ivana Hrsha just sitting from left and right from Brahliana and Asanya Faith.
Amazing defensive work from the pack here tonight. Very technical roller derby. Relatively unbusy penalty box here.
Very, very opposite. It looks like our penalty box workers are just lonely and sad.
Exactly.
Go back, they say.
I smell a dance party coming up. Meanwhile, on the flat track, we've got Val Kilmore on the line for the Terrormedixx.
And I see Marie up there on the line for the Camaro Harem.
I think Val just gave me a dirty look. We'll have to verify that later at the after party.
And a very slow, tentative tag running down the clock.
Absolutely, that's strategery. Looking to give the jammers a line, looking to do whatever they can to get the upper hand in this bout.
I love it when you use big words, Bob.
That's a word of the day calendar, actually.
And it looks like Camaro Harem is just spread all out. That is not going to be a benefit for their jammer who does not have anyone to assist her through the pack. She saw an opening, she took it. She has made her initial pass.
Absolutely.
And speaking of the devil, we called the penalty box empty. It looks like we're just trendsetters.
boy.
We mentioned it, and it becomes the hot spot. I see Aretha breakdance over there.
As though foretold, we see a penalty box with two skaters.
That's right, Aretha. It looks like Aretha in red. It's like a resort, you know?
Exactly. It's a nice place to take a little rest. Meanwhile, Toucan Slam on the jam line for the girls in blue.
And I believe that it's Devil Inside for the Camaro Harem. And I see some booty shaking out there by Kira. She's got the dance party. She's ready to bring it to the after party.
Absolutely. Always ready to rock. Oh my goodness. Skaters flying around the flat track here. Two kids slam right back up and in the inside line.
After a belly flop on the track, that is hardcore.
Absolutely. Neither jammer is the lead jammer. First thing to do is take a drink if you're in the beer garden. Second thing to do is get up on your feet and cheer for your favorite team out here tonight. Competing in a 2-minute jam.
Devil Inside doing some very fancy footwork, jumping a little bit of the apex there. Bound and determined to throw some points on the board.
Uh-oh, bad news for the Terrormedixx. Toucan Slams taking a little trip to the sin bin.
Devil Inside, this is your advantage, and she is making the most of it, racking up a grand slam for the Camaro Harem.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're here for the Camaro Harem, let them hear it right now. They'd love to hear you on the flat track.
Another grand slam for Devil Inside. As I say, Baraliana going to her favorite relaxing spot.
Whoa, making a graceful entry as always into the penalty box. We've got a full house for the Terrormedixx.
Probably the after party starts after the bout. Another grand slam for Devil Inside. They are making a comeback, and how?
This is exactly what the doctor ordered for the Camaro Harem tonight. Looking to capitalize on this power jam.
And I see a wall of orange, and they're not letting Isla Eco babies get back at all. Devil Inside sliding through at the last second.
Absolutely, to end your jam. Tightening up that score. That was a heck of a jam for the Camaro Harem.
And Ivana Hirschka ready to follow up that match for the Camaro Harem.
She'll be going up against a Sonya face. Looking to score some points for the Terrormedixx.
And very slow pack. That's the theme I've been seeing with these two teams. They're like molasses on that first whistle.
Absolutely. Looking to just set up those lanes for their jammers or possibly just tell dirty jokes to each other.
Amazing breakthrough right off the bat. Ivana Hirschka ain't messing around. She earns lead jammer in the blink of an eye.
Meanwhile, some excellent patchwork inside as number 55 from the Camaro Harem. There you go, laying the hurt on. As Sonya face unfazed though, skating away.
Ivana Hirschka racking up another 4 points and calling off the jam.
Excellent play by the Camaro Harem. Girls in orange looking to tighten up that score.
And Rita and Wheat is just the gal to do that. We've seen her action on the flat track before. I expect great things this jam.
And who do I see? None other than Broliana on the jam line for the Terrormedixx.
You best watch out for Broliana. One thing that I know about this girl is don't be fooled by how much time she spends in the penalty box. This girl referees on the side, so she knows the rules.
Absolutely. Kitsap County Sheriff's Department watches out for Broliana, as should the inside pack.
Oh, lead jammer just by a hair before she takes the knee. Rita and Wheat.
Toucan Slam laying it all out there to give Broliana her chance. At the front of the pack here, she's skating away.
Rear Ranger pushes Rita and Wheat to the outside, causing her a little bit of disorientation in the pack. And she's got to call a chance to throw more points on the board.
Absolutely, if anybody's going to cause damage, it's Brawliana. Meanwhile, taking her turn on the jam line, it's Dynamite Fight-Cha.
And Ivana Hercha for the Camaro Harem. Where are the Camaro Harem fans here? Can I hear you, please? It must be this very fashionable group dressed in orange. They must have color coordinated to show their team support. I love it.
Absolutely, orange is the new pink.
That is right. But then as those are the fashion trendsetters, and I see them there is no new pink.
I'm in trouble again.
But you know the bullet's giving you the eye. In the meanwhile, I see Ivana Hercha inching herself past every skater. And she earns herself the lead jammer.
Having a little bit of trouble at the back of the pack. Dynamite Fight-Cha trying to get past that wall of orange. And she does.
Ivana Hercha flying through the pack. She is dodging, she is weaving. Anna Barbera pushes her out and she's forced to fall off the jam.
Absolutely. Excellent defensive plays here on both sides.
Timeout called by the Terrormedixx. I'd like to use this timeout to remind you guys that Wicked is a brand new sponsor of the Slaughter County Roller Vixens. Check them out, wickedskatewear.com. We are thankful for all of our support of our sponsors. And if you're interested in being a sponsor, go to our website, slaughtercountyrollervixens.com. We've got several different packages that just might be the perfect way for you to spend some money.
Absolutely. And I've got one more birthday shout out tonight. Abby Cadabra. It is her birthday weekend.
That means we all buy her drinks, right?
Absolutely. Buy her drinks or buy me a drink by proxy. Either way. Either way is accepted. Speaking of buying drinks, if you haven't already, take a little trip up those stairs to the beer garden. Visit the boys from the Toad House. They've got a plethora of beer up there for you. But if you're like me, you'll be looking for that Pabst Blue Ribbon.
The jammer line for the Camaro Harem.
And we're seeing Daisy Duke up there again for the Terrormedixx. Nice little movement out there by the Camaro Harem.
That is right. They're just getting warmed up for the after party, that's all.
Absolutely. That's going to be at the Horse and Cow tonight. Whoa, nice early hit right at the front of the pack. Taking a leisurely stroll to the pack line.
Sunday drive. Oh, Maitland pushing Daisy Duke right to the outside, gunning for her again.
Excellent move there by Two-Can Slam.
Oh, fourth minor on Daisy Duke. This is advantage for Camaro Harem. Carries the girl to do it.
Brawliana not having any piece of that. She knocks the Camaro Harem jammer right into her own bench.
And Teeny Bopper has got Rearranger in her sight. They are not letting her pass. Where is the pack? Oh my goodness. That means the Camaro Harem skater gets to get the free pass through until the Terrormedixx make their way back to the pack.
That's right, known as a split pack. That's just the way it works, ladies and gentlemen. Marilyn Gun-Ho with the whip there, trying to do something to break up that wall of blue at the front of the pack.
Greta Gurney keeping her eye out for an opportunity to help her jammer.
Another great hit by Two-Can Slam. Just leaving it all out there on the flat track, looking to take out that jammer.
All right, we've got advantage to the Camaro Harem. The box is full of Terrormedixx. This is a pivotal point where every point counts. Carrie just getting slammed by Val Kilmore.
Daisy Duke using her atomic power to try to barrel through that pack, but that's going to end it. Just about 5 minutes to go here in the first half.
And it looks like the Camaro Harem has been slowly but surely bringing that score back up to meet the Terrormedixx.
Absolutely, that's the way to do it. Meanwhile, Terrormedixx are going to send Lee Enderthal to the jam line for the first time tonight.
Well, you know what? Nothing's going to get past Devil inside because she's going to be the lead jammer. Everyone's going to be behind her. I've seen it happen.
That's a bold statement, Maria Antoinette, a bold statement.
Seeing lots of assists, but Terrormedixx blocking every way. Barbera falling a little bit in front, getting a low block call. She's out to the penalty box. Devil inside her, meeting my prediction. Lead jammer for Camaro Harem.
Absolutely, with some fancy footwork. Lee Enderthal having a heck of a time at the back of the pack. Just a wall of orange. Trying to keep her back there. Bad news for Sonya Face. Trying to make that critical block, but ending up just getting sent to the sin bin instead.
Devil inside, racking up another grand slam for the Camaro Harem.
It would appear the Camaro Harem has hit their stride.
Oh, it looks like Camaro Harem jammer is out to the penalty box. She's got her fourth minor.
That's right. Meanwhile, making it so easy, Lee Enderthal could do it. Lee Enderthal, number 3, skating away for the Terrormedixx.
Teeny Bumper leading the charge. The Camaro Harem is just going to outrun the only 2 Terrormedixx on the track. Orpheus right on their tail. We've got a solid line of orange taking charge up the track. Referee saying no pack, you gotta slow down and keep it in proximity.
That's right, you don't want to make contact when you're not in the pack.
And it looks like Marilyn Gunho called out for a major. Looks like it was out of play. Keep in mind, if you are not in the pack and you're not in the engagement zone and the referees tell you so, you get to go to the penalty box.
Bad news for the Terrormedixx as Lee Enderthal, the jammer, gets sent to the penalty box.
Looks like the jammer. Time out being called.
We need the Camaro Harem jam ref to the score table. TMX jam ref to the score table, please. During this team timeout, I'm going to give another shout out to our DJ Rich. Nice spin of the tunes for us. Oh my goodness.
All right, I'd also like to go ahead and take this moment to thank you again to our sponsors, Kick That Type, Yoga Bodywork, Showhouse Pizza, Rocket Room, Sheer Illusion, Sugar Daddy Salon, Premier Collision. I hope I got everybody who contributed to this job as a sponsor or a donation. We thank you so much for supporting your Kick roller derby.
Absolutely, we couldn't do it without you. And a big shout out to the Kitsap Parks and Recreation Department for letting us have the bout here at the Kitsap Sun Pavilion here tonight. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Yes, thank you so much for giving us this amazing venue. So we have seats for all of you to come enjoy this roller derby. If you've seen the action on the track tonight, you're thinking that you would like to give this a go. We do have fresh meat practices on Sunday at the England over our load Bremerton. Check it out. We've got the schedule on the website, ButterNutRollerDerby.com. Slap on your feet, bring some safety gear. We train everybody from people who've never skated before to experts. So come on, say hi. We promise we won't bruise you till the second or third practice.
Absolutely right. All these girls on the flat track started out somewhere, and it looks like they are just about ready to start this jam late in the first period.
Even though they all start out somewhere, isn't it funny how they all end at the bar?
Every Saturday night ends up the same way. The journey to get there is always a mystery, though.
And the jam has started, and it looks like Devlin Sliders will go with the jammer, representing for the Camaro Harem, and she breaks through the tag against the lead jammer.
Absolutely excellent footwork there by the Camaro Harem. Terrormedixx looking to set up some kind of a block here. And Dynamite bite shot. Just taking it to the Camaro Harem there.
Val Kilmore getting called out for a forearm, going to the penalty box.
Looking kind of light out there for the defense of the Terrormedixx. Does not stop Dynamite bite shot from making an excellent block to the inside.
Whistles being called left and right. Isla taking a slide, knocking down the jammer. Devil inside trying to catch up.
That's right, Lee Anderthal trying to make her way through that pack. We've got skaters hitting the floor everywhere, packs everywhere.
Isla Isha baby's out of play. Remember, you cannot harm the jammer. You don't get to fight with her, push her, assist her as the engagement goes.
And Camaro Harem wisely calling it off there before Lee Anderthal can cause any damage of her own. Ladies and gentlemen, possibly the last jam of the first period. If you've got something to give these girls, now is the time. Toucan slam on the jam line for the Terrormedixx.
And I want to hear the Camaro Harem fans. Where are you at? Last jam to show your support before the half as Ivana Hersha takes the jammer line.
On the outside line there, that's Toucan Slam, your lead jammer for the Terrormedixx.
And it is just a jumble out there. We've got skaters taking out reps. Ivana Hersha trying to not cut the pack.
My goodness, meanwhile, we've got a 4 point slam for Toucan Slam.
Ivana Hersha breaking the pack. Not lead jammer.
Wisely calling it off, Toucan Slam, scoring her points and ending the first period here.
That is right, and the Camaro Harem has done an excellent job at bringing up that gap. I've seen this gap get close in the blink of an eye. Not an issue.
We've got our clapping section over there at the bottom of turn 1.
Beer Garden, how are you doing up there? That's
Nice.
right.
I count 5 standing patrons. Very good.
I'm not sure whose department this falls in, but there is a garbage can on fire outside. So if you would like to take care of the on fire garbage can, it is outside the front.
That's right. Sometimes we all need to get warm in the parking lots.
That is right. But you know what? The hot action is here on the track. Devil inside, fighting her way, making lead jammer just by a hair with the Sonya face.
My goodness, that was a photo finish. And there you have it, calling off the jam, preventing a Sonya face from scoring her points. A very heads-up play by the Camaro Harem.
If I know anything about Camaro Harem, is that they can come back like none other.
That's absolutely right. A dangerous, dangerous team.
While we were all spending our time eating cheeseburgers and drinking beer, they were scheming and plotting and getting ready to take over the world of Derby.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, Daisy Nuke looking to stop that action for the Terrormedixx on the jam line.
And Ivana Hercha right back on the jammer line, meaning business.
Daisy Nuke is your lead jammer, finding that inside line. Excellent footwork.
It's a small pack out there. The penalty box looks like the popular place to be.
All the cool kids go to the penalty box. Everybody knows that.
Right. Ivana right up behind Brilliana and Aretha Franklin.
Daisy Nuke finding that inside line to score 4 points for the girls in blue.
Amazing defense and offense at the same time by Terrormedixx. Ivana breaking through past Brilliana. That pack is just a solid wall. It's hard to get in or out.
Exactly. Daisy Nuke being forced to work for every inch of that track.
Ivana getting pushed to the outside by Ayla Icho Baby.
That's going to give Daisy Nuke the option to get through and score 4 more points. Atomic powered as she is. Meanwhile, Toucan Slam, the great part of every breakfast, makes her way to the jam line.
You know, one of my favorite things about Toucan Slam's number is that it's just one more than her sister Asanya Baby. She's just that much better.
Oh, nepotism is everything in roller derby.
But I bet Asanya can win the after party because I saw that booty shake.
I smell a dance-off. Speaking of dancing, we've got some fancy footwork from both jammers out on the flat track here. Toucan Slam with an amazing juke to the inside. That's your lead jammer for the Terrormedixx, folks.
That is right, and look at this amazing blocking going on. Hero had to fight every inch. She got hammered by Val Kilmore and the Integral at the same time and lives to tell the tale.
Toucan Slam hitting the track and calling it off.
That is dedication. She got herself back upright just long enough to flail her arms and crawl off the jam.
That would have felled a mortal human, no doubt. Meanwhile, Ayla Icho Babies on the jam line for the Terrormedixx.
And it looks like Carrie, number 3 and 4, the Camaro Harem. Couple of teams. The pack barely moves a foot, and I'm already seeing some very effective blocks.
Absolutely. Fantastic defensive plays here going on in the pack.
That is right. Props to Aretha Franklin for pushing the Camaro Harem jammer right to the outside, and Daisy Nuke sending her right back out.
Little pile up in the back. Aretha Franklin's laying it all out on the track to keep the Camaro Harem from getting in the scoring position. Meanwhile, up front, Ayla Icho Babies, your lead jammer.
Teeny Bopper and Marilyn Monroe working together, making that wall of Harem. Ayla Icho Babies is determined to break through, calls off the jam.
Oh.
But it looks like the jam rep did not call it off because she had gotten a major 2 before it had been called.
One of those anomalies in roller derby. That's right.
On the line for you.
Terrormedixx setting up just a wall of blue in the front there.
Ivana Hercha has got to run the gauntlet of Terrormedixx blue and red before she gets a chance to even start earning points. She's looking for Devil Inside to help clear the way.
Ranger giving her a run for her money. But in the end, Ivana Hurch's got to skate away with Lee Jammer. Marilyn Gunn-Ho gets sent to the penalty box. Doesn't look too happy about that.
Ivana Hurch dodging and weaving, trying not to take any more hits than she has to. She's only got a couple of Terrormedixx left to pass.
Isla Icho, baby, skates from the penalty box to the front of the pack. She's skating away. That's going to force the Camaro Harem to call that jam off. Little contact out there with Coach Phil the Pain and the outside pack ref. Watch out.
And I see Rita and Week taking the line for the Camaro Harem.
Going up against Dynamite Biteja from the Terrormedixx. Little movement by a Sonya face out there in the pack. A little warm up for the after party, no doubt. Dynamite Biteja up against the Camaro Harem, Scarlet O'Hammer and Teeny Bopper. Some amazing blocking going on in the front of the pack. Nonetheless, she'll skate away with Lee Jammer. Let's hear you, Terrormedixx fans.
Rita going to have to sit and reflect while she watches Terrormedixx rack up those points.
A little bit of contact there in the pack. Dynamite Biteja trying to play ref and jammer. She's going to score another grand slam for the Terrormedixx.
Teeny Bopper holding up to the Camaro Harem on the backside, trying to clear the way to keep some of the Terrormedixx at bay. They're the only choice they've got when they're jammers in the penalty box.
Dynamite Biteja getting her points and calling it off. A very heads-up offensive play for the Terrormedixx there. We've got about 21 minutes left. It looks like Dallas and Marilyn Gunn-Ho are going to have something to say about that, though.
Oh! I see girls getting pushed left and right. Oh, amazingly missed block by Orpheus.
Two-can slam, finding her way to the outside. That's your lead jammer, ladies and gentlemen. Amazing footwork out here by the jammer for the Terrormedixx.
Marilyn Gunn-Ho working with Dallas and Orpheus to make a nice solid wall of the Camaro Harem.
There you go, Terrormedixx getting her points and calling it off. That's two-can slam. Looking to do that all over again. Daisy New steps onto the jam line for the girls in blue.
And Ivana Hurch has taken the line for the girls in orange. My favorite team, the Camaro Harem. And the penalty box is empty.
Amazing. Seeing a little bit of dance move action in the penalty box.
Camaro Harem taking a very forward approach, trying to make a solid wall, but Daisy Nuke sneaks right by.
Making her way through the pack, Ivana Hurch skating away and looking to score some of those points for her team.
Oh, a pile of happened to Camaro Harem skaters right at the last minute.
Everybody back up on their feet. That's what we like to see.
And Marilyn Gunn-Ho taking the line for jamming for the Camaro Harem.
She'll be going up against a Sonya face of the Terrormedixx.
I know it's good.
This song brings something out of me.
I don't know if it's anything anybody wants to see is the problem.
Avert your eyes, ladies and gentlemen.
We got girls falling left and right. Rita and we trying to catch back up to the pack.
As Sonya Face skating away with Lee Jammer and calling it off. Terrormedixx looking to play some defense here in the bottom part of period 2.
When I get busy, up your heads, move your feet.
Daisy Nuke back up on the jam line for the Terrormedixx.
And Devil inside lining up for Camaro Harem.
We waiting for you.
Looks like we've got an official timeout. If you haven't already, now would be a perfect time to get upstairs there. Check out the guys from the Toad House Pizza. They'd love to serve you a nice, cold, frosty beer.
That's right, and if you don't want to drink cold frosty beer, I see several skaters up there. You can wave and say hello if you would like to accept a cold frosty beer. I see some Death Battle Rollers. I see some High Desert Darlings. Walk up, introduce yourself, say hi. Nothing says hello like a PBR.
Absolutely right. Looks like we are just about ready for some derby action. A little bit of a slow pack there, looking to jockey for position. Now Kilmore saying hi to I Wanna Hurt Ya.
Daisy Nuke just getting hammered left and right. Double Insider fighting for every single inch. We've got some jammer on jammer action.
Daisy Nuke right through the middle of the pack. That's your lead jammer, finding her way and skating away.
Double inside, getting pushed to the inside. Now she's going to have to fight her way all the way back as Brawliana gets sent to the penalty box for playing naughty with elbows.
That's going to be a grand slam for Daisy Nuke.
Double inside, trying to get past I Love You Cho Babies and the sign of face are not happening. Pushing her right back into the inside.
Absolutely, we've got a heck of a pack going on here. Daisy Nuke just trying like heck to get through those Camaro Harem blockers.
That is true. I Wanna Hurt You means business. She blocks just as effectively as she jams. Pack is very spread out.
We've got another grand slam for Daisy Nuke of the Terrormedixx.
Devil inside, making her way through the pack, primed and ready to start earning some points.
Getting a little bit stymied there to the back of the pack. Daisy Nuke calling it off. Referees, we'd like to call a timeout for the score table here. Timeout for the score table. Makes her way to the jam line.
That is right, and it looks like Kira is standing on the jammer line for the Camaro Harem. Sometimes you see a lost skater wandering around. Rita and Weave just got her fourth minor. They're doing that on purpose because she wants to get a clean slate so she can get back on the track sooner and help Kira out in earning those points.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, Dynamite Bitecha trying to get through that Camaro Harem pack. Making her work for it. Dynamite Bitecha is your lead jammer for the Terrormedixx.
Kara busting through, earning 4 points and throwing them on the board. And it looks like Manglin and Rin working together, trying to keep Boom and all of those other Terrormedixx skaters behind them.
Trying to call it off, but instead getting sent to the penalty box. That's Dynamite Bitecha. Leaving Camaro Harem in a great position now to try to tighten up this score.
Orpheus is just going as fast as she can, trying to keep up. I'm seeing some fancy footwork, some nice spins as number 25, Kira, and she's desperate. She's going so fast. This pack is really moving. And every time she gets close, they push her right back inside.
Almost frustrating in a way.
You can definitely see that she is feeling it. This pack is running away from her as fast as they can.
Absolutely extraordinarily fast pack here. The Terrormedixx are setting up with just a wall of blue up front.
That's right. I want to say props to Zonan the Barbarian. This is her first bout with her Terrormedixx sisters. Doing a heck of a job.
Looks like we've got a down skater on turn one.
It's customary when we have skaters down on the track that everyone take a single knee. And everything comes to a stop as the EMTs give them their attention.
Again, we'd like to thank our EMT Joseph and Johnny on the spot out there when a girl goes down. This is a full contact sport. These hits would no doubt kill a normal mortal human being. These girls are taking these hits all night long tonight and at practice all week long. We need to keep that in mind when we're watching them out here on the flat track for our entertainment.
That is right. These girls are fueled by alcohol, rage, and athletic ability.
Absolutely, it can be a lethal combination at times. That's what we like to see. Every girl's up on their feet. The EMT and the coach, no doubt, taking her back to the sideline for a Pabst Blue Ribbon drip. Gonna need some tequila stat on that.
That is right. We want to say thank you to all of the skaters who put their life and limb on the track. We know you do it because you love this sport, and we love you for it.
Well put.
All right, looks like the referees are saying game on. We are ready to go. And Ivana Hercho will be the jammer for the Camaro Harem.
Looks like we got a power jam set up as Dynamite Vita resides in the penalty box.
And I see a nice wall of Camaro Harem right up there in the front.
Fancy footwork there means Dynamite Vita is your lead jammer, skating on a mission. Faster than a lit fuse to Dynamite.
That is right. Looks like there's some really effective blocks going on out there on the Camaro Harem side. Dallas and Teeny Bopper working very closely together. keeping the rest of those Terrormedixx at bay.
Rhea Ranger doing all she can to keep Ivana Hercha from getting past the pack. It's going to be all for naught though, as Dynamite calls it off. Two-can slam on the jam line for the Terrormedixx.
And it looks like Raleigh going to join Aretha Franklin in watching Two-Can Slam Jam.
Never ashamed to reside in the penalty box. Aretha Franklin's and Raleigh.
And you know, they bring their own dance party to the box. That's what's important.
They bring the dance party, that is for sure.
Scarlett O'Hammer jamming for the Camaro Harem, and meaning business as she holds right through the pack.
Unfortunately, not your lead jammer. That position's going to go to Two-Can Slam.
That is right. It looks like Scarlett got a little pushy on her way through the pack. She's going to have to be at the beck and call when Two-Can chooses to end the jam.
Exactly. Heads up play by the Terrormedixx. Playing a little defense there late in this second period. As Sonya Face makes it onto the jam line for the Terrormedixx.
And Rita and Week about to teach Sonya a lesson for the Camaro Harem. The jam is on, and it looks like the Camaro Harem is taking a very defensive spot up in the front of the pack again. Will it help the jammer out?
Very well played by the Camaro Harem.
That is right. She is the first through the pack, but she did not get lead jammer.
As Sonya will hold that position, which will give her all the power, which she's going to use to call off the jam before Camaro Harem can get any points. A very heads-up play by the Terrormedixx. No rest for the weary as Dynamite Baicha lines up once again for the Terrormedixx.
And one of my favorite skaters of tonight, Ivana Hercha, meaning business on the jammer line. Here's to you, Ivana.
Absolutely.
And it looks like Rin gunning for the front of the pack there, working with her Camaro Harem sisters, wanting to keep Dynamite Baicha at bay. And it worked! Ivana Hercha shoots through ahead. Way to go, Teeny Bopper and the other blockers making that magic happen.
Dynamite Baicha making her way through that pack. And a heck of a pack it is, by the way. A lot of contact going in there.
Ivana Hercha weaving and dodging, calling it off right as Dynamite Baicha starts entering the pack.
Both teams playing some heads-up roller derby here, scoring their points and calling these jams off. Meanwhile, Sonya Face on the jam line for the Terrormedixx.
And Devil Inside lining up the Camaro Harem. All right, and it looks like high contact right off the bat. Brawley Ann is like a wrecking ball left and right.
And a bit of a pileup there at the back of the pack. That's going to leave it pretty thin up front as Aretha Franklin tries to hold it off.
And the jam is called off, I believe, due to an injury. Rita and Week limping off to join her team on the bench.
Some tough hits here late in the second period. These girls are not holding anything back here. If you've got anything for your favorite team, now's the time to do it. Let them hear it on the flat track. And there you go. That's right, Daisy Nuke on the line for the Terrormedixx.
And I see Carrie Joe on the line for the Camaro Harem. Bopper leading the charge. They are just making it impossible for her.
Absolutely. Daisy Nuke, though, finding her way through after Anna Barbara breaks up that pack. Daisy Nuke, your lead jammer. Daisy Nuke finding that outside line on her scoring pass. And that's a grand slam for the Terrormedixx, ladies and gentlemen.
Teeny Bopper working closely with Orpheus, wanting to make sure that they can keep Daisy Nuke from hemorrhaging those points left and right. Neanderthal going in, trying to break up that wall of Harem skaters.
Daisy Nuke taking a hard hit there at the end, having to call off that jam. Meanwhile, Toucan Slam taking the jam line for the Terrormedixx. Looks like we've got a team timeout from the Camaro Harem.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know we...
Looks like Camaro Harem trying to set up some crazy defense here late in the second period.
Carrie Joe still the jammer for the Camaro Harem.
Getting a little ahead of herself. Toucan Slam. Looking to hit that pack with all she's got.
Uh-oh, Sonya Face going to the penalty box for not helping make the pack.
Not afraid of making a little contact there. Toucan Slam fighting her way through. That's her lead jammer, ladies and gentlemen.
Angling Gunho giving her a heck of a time as Rearranger in the back is called for not playing within their engagement zone. Double inside, working hand in hand with Rin, trying to keep the forces at bay that are TMX.
Absolutely, a heads-up play by TMX. They're going to put 2 more points on the board. With just under 6 minutes to go in the second period, Camaro Harem's going to look to try to stop the Terrormedixx tide as Dynamite Fightcha is on the line for the girls in blue.
And Ivana Hurtja for the Camaro Harem. Meaning business on that jammer line. Ivana Hurtja showing how it's done, breaking through the pack like it's nothing. As the Derby sisters Orpheus keep the Terrormedixx at bay.
Meanwhile, Brawliana helping her teammate out Dynamite Fightcha with an excellent block. That's going to send her on her scoring pass.
That is right. I see another Camaro Harem skater going to the penalty box. We've got less than 5 minutes left. If anybody can pull this out, I have seen the Camaro Harem bringing it up point by point.
Absolutely never count the girls in orange out. Meanwhile, for the Terrormedixx, we've got Daisy Nuke on the jam line.
And Scarlett O'Hammer lining up for the Camaro Harem.
Daisy Nuke blasting right through the middle of that pack. That's her lead jammer for the Terrormedixx.
Neanderthal doing some very effective shoulder blocks to Scarlett, just keeping her at the back of the pack. It looks like as soon as she got back up to the front, there was Neanderthal to meet her. She fought her way through and was ready to earn some points.
Another heads-up play by the Terrormedixx. Daisy Nuke gets through and calls it off before the Camaro Harem can get any points on the board. Looking to make another heads-up play, we've got Aretha Break Limbs on the jam line, I believe, for the first time tonight.
And I see Come On, I Heard Ya on the line for the Camaro Harem. Got a nice low pack, very heavy on orange on the front.
Aretha blows through that pack. That is your lead jammer, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on, I heard you, poised and ready. She's gonna mean business. Passing girls left and right. Marilyn gun home right there, ready to help her out.
Rolling Hannah with an amazing block on the inside. Give it an assist with that wall of orange in the back there. And Aretha calls off the jam.
Nicely done, Camaro Harem.
Just about 2 minutes left here. Isla Icho Baby's gonna take the jam line for the Terrormedixx.
Sounds like there's some baby eaters out there giving some cheers.
Very nice.
And I see Carrie on the line for the Camaro Harem. Again, very heavy and orange. Camaro Harem making a solid line, but Terrormedixx pushing their jammer out. Carrie getting a quick tour of the outside of the track there.
Just a brutal pack here. And there we go, both jammers finding their way through. Isla Icho Babies is actually your lead jammer, making it through the pack legally.
Camaro Harem getting themselves lined up, ready. They're going for slowing down the Terrormedixx. It's a very spread out pack. There are girls all over the place. This makes it all the more that the girls have to fight their way through.
And that's bad news for the Camaro Harem as their jammer gets sent to the penalty box here very late in the second period.
That is definitely not a good strategy for earning those points in the last couple of jams.
Isla trying to muscle her way through that pack of orange.
Gonna have to fight her way past Teeny Bopper, and she did. Grand slam, Isla Icho Babies.
Terrormedixx looking to skate away at the very late part of this half.
Teeny Bopper getting called out for an out-of-play major, heading to the penalty box. And that is the jam, and ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the half.
I don't know if we've got one more jam left here or if that's going to be it, folks. Looks like that's it. Getting ready to tabulate the scores here, make sure everything's on the up and up.
That is right. We have all of our number jacks here, counting, calculating, crunching the numbers, wanting to make sure that everything is legitimate before we announce it as the official score. And it